Hello guys, my name is Felix Riley and today I want to take you through the step-by-step process on how to use the Nestle nconnect app. So first of all, we'll move by launching the nconnect app. This will take us to our dashboard where my normal daily usage of the app can be tracked. From there, we'll go to Start My Calls, which is the blue button at the bottom. This will take us to a list of days of the week, depending on the day that we are feeling depending on the day we are feeling the app. So let's assume today is on Tuesday, and I'll press on Tuesday. From there, I'll get a list of all the outlets that I usually visit on that particular day. I'll assume we're going to sports shop. Please note that whatever actions that I'm going to do from here takes place after we have finished the 8 steps of a call, after I've closed the sale with the customer. Now I want to fill the details from what I saw and from what I observed and from my action. Now I want to fill those details into the app. So I'm at sports shop and I've opened it. The first thing that we will do is check in and start. The second step will do product check. So we press product check. This basically will lead us to a window with a variety of products that we are selling as RDs. We have Maggi cubes, you can see, from baby foods. We have Cerelac. We have also Milo, you can see that. We also have Nescafe. We are moving all the way till Cerevita. So those are the kind of products that we'll be filling, and the information that we'll be filling comes from the availability, the kind of items you see. Are they displayed there? You get my whole point. So let's start with Maggi cubes. So we're going to fill this information depending on what we are seeing. So if the product, like let's say Maggi cube, is available during that moment, you can click on the box to check it. If it's not available, you leave the box blank. So in this case, let's assume that this particular store sells Maggi cubes and it's there available. So I'll click on Maggi cubes. This will bring me to a drop-down window with a couple of details that I'm supposed to feed inside, like product price, stock on hand at the back, date of manufacture, date of expiry, and the batch number. I'll be able to explain step by step the meaning and what we're supposed to fill in the boxes. So let's start with product price. What we are looking for here is the price at which that particular retailer or that particular customer sells that product. So in this case, Maggi cubes, they usually sell two pieces for 5 shillings. So in this case, one item or one piece of Maggi will go at 2.5 shillings. So here I will come and write 2.5 shillings. Then stock on hand. Stock on hand basically means the amount of stock that is available for the customer to sell. The amount of stock that is readily available, is physically available, that the customer can actually push. So stock on hand font, this means that stock that is easily visible to a customer who comes to buy at a retail shop. The product which you can see when you just look at it. This is the product that's usually hung or stacked in shelf. So for Maggi cubes, let's assume this customer has 1 packet of Maggi cubes. So I'll just write 1 here. Then stock on hand at the back. This is the stock that is there, but it's not physically available there that you can see, but it's from the stock that the retailer takes whenever he is depleted his stock at the front. So here, let's assume it's 0. So we just write 0. Then we move on to date of manufacture. Date of manufacture. We're looking for the date at which the product was manufactured. And here you can find this information about product manufacture, date of expiry, and the batch number. These are all information that can be found in either the carton or in the casing of that particular product. So I usually advise you that whenever you're selling, before you even sell to a customer, take note of those 3 indicators and have them so that when you go to that particular route the next week or after 2 weeks, you can be able to refer, because those are the products that you sold at that particular week. So in this case, let's assume the manufacturing date was, let's say it was the 7th month, on the 17th day, 2020. So I'll click done. Date of expiry, let's give it 6 months. So that will take it to November. 17th, 2020. We'll click done. Then batch number, written in the wrapping or in the casing, you can find it. So let me assume it's this. So once you're done, always ensure you click done, because if you don't and go back, your information won't be saved. So I'll click done. Then after you're done, you move to the second column. You repeat the same process. It's basically the same information but different data. The same questions are being asked, because if you can see, let's assume we're going for Cerelac wheat 25 gram. They will ask the product price, stock on hand, stock at the back, manufacturing date, date of expiry, and batch number. But above all, most important, always remember to click done. So once we are done, and I'm assuming you have filled everything that you were supposed to fill relating to that particular shop, at the bottom of the screen, remember to again click done and submit, because if you don't do that, your work will not be saved. So I'll click done and submit. Then I'll get a prompt message at the bottom saying audit successful, and that is an indicator that whatever that I keyed in as information has been received. So once I'm done, I'll go to the third part, which is surveys to complete. So let's click surveys to complete. In this part, I want to focus only on the three last items. That's allocation of PSM, WITT, and productivity. Now let's click on allocation of PSM. Basically, what we are looking for here is the availability of PSM materials at that particular shop. I mean, does that shop have Maggie trays? Does that shop have 1.6 gram trays? What about Nescafe 3-in-1 till units? What about Nescafe 3-in-1 pouches? So you check in the boxes depending on what is available in that shop. And these are informations that you should know, because you're the one who supplies that shop week in, week out. Okay, so in this case, let me assume the customer has 3-in-1 pouches. I'll click on it. What about Nestle corporate hanger? It's there. The products are hung there, like Milo, Ceravita. What about Nestle corporate posters? Of course, there's an ABS. What about window strips? We don't have those. What about a Nescafe corporate wash line? Yes, we do have it in the shop. Remember, you're filling from what you can see. You yourself can actually see it there. What about posters? Does he or she have posters? Other posters, we have generic posters. We have the ones for Milo, remember? But this on the recent past, we've been having the generic ones, which have all the products listed. So still click on posters. Then when I'm done, I'll go to the second part of the question, which is asking, is this a perfect store? If this shop meets the checklist and parameters to qualify as a perfect store, then you can click yes. If it doesn't, you can click no. So in this case, let me click no, because it doesn't reach the set parameters. So after I'm done, I'll click submit. And at the bottom, as you can see, the prompt message submitted successfully. Then I'll move on to the second part, which is WITT. Now, WITT, this is a program of incentivizing the customers so that they can attain AVA, so that they can maintain availability, visibility, accessibility of our product. In this scenario, our region in Coast region, we currently don't have that program, so I'll click no, and then I'll submit. Once I'm done, I'll go to the last part, and this is about productivity. What this basically asks is a simple question. After you had done closing your sale, did that customer at that very moment in that particular day purchase any of your product? If yes, you click yes. I mean, if it's affirmative, yes. If he or she didn't, then you will click no. So let's assume in this case, maybe he bought a Nescafe, like maybe an outer, he bought 3 dozens of Cerelac banana. So definitely the outlet made a purchase. So I will click yes. And when I'm done, I will ensure to click submit. Now, after I'm done, I'll go back to the root menu of Sports Shop, and here the most important part is to click checkout and done. After you have done all the first 3 steps, you always click checkout and done, and that's the only way all this information can be uploaded to the server. Otherwise, your work will be zero work. And always remember, at this point, at this juncture, your data must be on so that whatever you feed will be uploaded. So I'll click checkout and done, and you can notice a prompt message immediately at the bottom telling me that checkout successfully. That indicates that whatever information that I keyed in had already been saved and it has been updated to the server or upload it to the server. Now after that, it will take me back to the list of shops again. Then I'll move on to the next shop. I'll repeat that process again, in and out, until I'm done with the number of outlets that I'm supposed to visit in that particular day. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the way we are using, or we are supposed to use, the nconnect app. Thank you very much and happy selling. Remember, when Nestle wins, we always win.